This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for Pisces for 2018. Pisces, this is a general overview for all of you. So if you'd like a personal or private reading or that absolutely amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com or book a reading via the website. The links are in the description box below. Pisces, we start off with a relationship reading which applies to any important relationship you have. We follow it on with a general forecast and finish up with a sequence of events or circumstances that are pivotal to your year of 2018. Right, if we take a look at your relationship cards, you get attraction, new love, passion. This could be the one. It's safe to love again. Very soon, soulmate and engagement. So there's an increase, I would say, sort of step-by-step increase in your emotional life or your connection with somebody emotionally in 2018. That attraction card speaks about you starting off the year doing things that perhaps please you and make you happy, and you not thinking so much of how everybody else around you would feel about you doing that. And in this circumstances, it's a good idea. In this particular time of 2018, it's a great idea because it makes you more attractive. And that's when new love comes in. So if you're looking for a relationship, that time that you spent just being yourself, doing your own thing, doing things that you really like to do, made you more attractive, and you attract a new love in. If you're in an existing relationship, because you're really doing your thing you love to do, you get this lovely glow and your partner falls in love with you all over again, right? Or they get to appreciate you once again, see that side of you perhaps that they fell in love with in the beginning. Or if it's a business partner, they get to appreciate you again because they realize what your great qualities are. Passion then comes into this. And that new love definitely ignites passion. So if it's a new relationship you're looking for, it's quickly going to get quite heated. And if it's an existing relationship, it reignites that passion between the two of you. This could be the one for those of you looking for a relationship, says that this is somebody you may have crossed paths with in the past. I'll always say with this card, you may not even at the time have had any kind of recognition for that person other than maybe a tiny spark, because that is always there. You will always have that tiny spark. But they may not have made the kind of impression on you that you thought, I'm interested in this person. But this time when they cross your path, it's a different set of circumstances because of your energy field, not theirs. Now your energy fields match up. Okay? And for those of you in permanent partnerships or relationships, you get to realize why you actually joined up with this person in the first place. They are the one. It's safe to love again. For those of you in permanent partnerships and relationships, open yourself up to that partner again. It's safe to do so. And for those of you obviously looking for the new relationship, you meet this person, there's instant chemistry, spark of passion. They are someone you might have met before, but it's perfectly safe to open up to them. Very soon, says this relationship is obviously going to take off very quickly. This is a soulmate, guys, and before the end of the year, you could see yourself becoming engaged, or at the very least, the relationship getting to a very well-developed or committed level. And those of you in permanent partnerships and relationships, you get to realize and remember very soon again that this is the person that is a soulmate for you. They do match you, even though in the last 2 years you might have had a few hiccups here and there. And now you're back at being just totally yourself, enjoying yourself. And all that old energy gets re-sparked again, and the two of you reach a new level of emotional connection. And like I say, that applies if you're looking for someone new and you meet them as well. This could be the one this year. Okay, if we look at your general forecast, then you will see you get Fool's Gold, you get Stardust, you get Soulmate. I'm constantly wanting to say Twin Flame for this card this year. Like I said, it's obviously quite a strong energy. You get Spring, you get Jackal and Wolf, you get Time Out, you get Silence, and the Little Things. Right, so what this is saying in this reading is that you may have in the past been looking for things that were shiny and lovely and you thought they were wonderful and you thought they'd be good for you. But you quickly realized that they weren't. They aren't. They weren't doing for you what you thought they would do for you. But what you do is you keep that faith and hope and trust, even though you've now come to the realization that some of the things you might have pursued in the past were not going to turn out, or weren't as lovely and wonderful and great in your career life or your general life or your family life that you thought they would be. But you get to see through now. You get to see things for what they really are. And oddly enough, this does rekindle your faith and hope and trust. Perhaps because then you realize it's not that you're not getting what you want and need. It's perhaps that you were looking in the wrong places for it. Then that soulmate card comes up, which says you now realize that what you need to look at, where you need to search for what you want and need, is things that really, really resonate with you. Things that make you feel excited, spontaneous, as if you can really dig into them and do them and make you feel alive again. This applies to your career, it applies to your general life, it applies to your family life. So instead of doing those things which seemed like they were band-aids or short-term solutions, or perhaps would give you things that you thought you needed and wanted, you now realize you need to look into your heart, what it is you truly need and want, and that's what you need to be pursuing, be it your career, your family life, or your general life. This then brings a new spring into your life. This brings a new set of circumstances, a new way of being, a new lot of situations that start coming your way. One of those is then that you meet somebody, team up with them, work with them, or get to interact with somebody in a situation that's a little bit out of your comfort zone. It will be, because this is new. You're bringing new energy into your life. What it effectively does, though, even though they make you feel a little bit unsure in the beginning, a little bit insecure in the beginning because they're new and different, is it's a time out from all those situations that kept circulating in your life in the last few years. You get to have a little bit of peace and quiet. That silence card carries on with it. You actually get to sit back, breathe a bit, get on with your life without having to give so much feedback to people all the time, without having to involve people in discussions and commentary and getting their commentary back on your life again. So you do withdraw to a certain extent. You do keep more to yourself, quieter. You do still interact, you still work with people, but it's more inward that you do the work. And this is finally when you get to appreciate the little things in life. These are the most important things in life, are the little things in life. For you, Pisces, in 2018, it's the small little everyday things. It's the small gestures, the small situations, the small rituals, the small things you do every single day that you start to get your true joy out of, not those shiny objects. And this applies to your career life, your general life, and your family life. Right now, if we look at a set of circumstances that are pivotal to 2018, or a sequence of events that is pivotal to your year, you will see you get the first card, which says some sort of written communication comes in. So nowadays I would say that's more likely an email, although it could be written correspondence. With it comes something you've got to overcome. That mountain is always about overcoming some kind of challenge, and you need to make a choice or a decision here. This is to give you emotional clarity, and yet here love comes along. It's kind of unexpected. It catches you unawares. It makes you see life in a whole new light. It elevates relationships to a whole new level. Yet you are very fearful of commitment, or of committing to somebody at that level again. So if you are in a relationship, you are wary of opening yourself up to that person again. Even though, with all those cards, I would say to you, and especially in your relationship reading where it said it's safe to love again, let go of those fears. Let the past live in the past. Let go of your fears. Respond with love. And if you meet somebody new, the same applies. If you've moved into a new energy field and you attract somebody new into your life, this is not going to repeat the same situations, right? What's interesting is that written communication that sets off the sequence of events. So it's either an email or a letter or something that sparks a decision to overcome some kind of challenge. And with that comes emotional clarity. And when you get that emotional clarity, that is when your emotional life opens up and things just start elevating to a higher and higher level. Yet it makes you nervous and insecure, especially of committing somebody or of recommitting to someone who may have hurt you in the past in an existing or partnership or relationship. But your cards do suggest that you take that chance, But make sure you're in a good energy place when you do that, that you're doing what you want to do, what you feel you want to do, that you've been doing and feeling the things that make you happy, make you joyful, make you feel spontaneous and connected to life. Right, Pisces? I hope you enjoyed that reading. I'm going to repeat, if you'd like a personal, private, or amazing soulmate reading, links are in the description box below. I want to thank you for watching and listening and commenting and liking and subscribing. And I also want to give a special thank you to anybody that shares this video. Many thanks.